You can send right now to flight design final and contact tower 120.845. Sure, it's required, tower 125.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight Clear
Good evening, everybody. I'm just setting up a couple of more things. I'll get my web camera working. You'll be able to see me, and we'll get ready for a flight. So, good evening, all. Hello, Tazzy. How are you, mate? And I saw, is it Zeos? I don't know. I butcher every name that I come across. So, g'day, mate. And for the other 13 other people that are lurking, why don't you jump in and say hello for this Wednesday night? We're going to do a flight in the 767. I haven't flown it for about 2 or 3 weeks. And I haven't departed in a 7.6 from Adelaide. Actually, I'm not sure if they ever flew from Adelaide to Brisbane, but we're going to bring back old school Qantas 7.6 flying and bring some life back in the aircraft, considering there's still a lot flying around the world, just not by Qantas anymore. Tassie, currently buying a bike for my younger brother. Oh, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. So why don't we just get some power in the aircraft, and then I'll sort this camera out, and then we'll get going. So it's been a while since I've done a stream, so if anybody's there can hear me okay, just let me know. How's the music, how's the sound? That would be great. That would be fantastic. So been a while. I've got to remember what I'm doing actually. We'll get that ready there. We'll turn batteries to... Yeah. And emergency lights can go armed. And then we'll just turn on the battery for now.
349 Delta, approach expect the eye left runway 19, descend via the star to 6000.
Got some life in the aircraft. Actually, we might just connect the ground power first. And then we can relax a little bit instead of flattening the batteries. GPU. We'll switch you on. It should be available up here. What's going on with the camera views? Available. There we go. I should have some power of the aircraft actually. I'm going to be lazy and align that IRSs. Jumping ahead. Daniel, hey mate, hope you're doing well. I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Hopefully you are doing well also. Someone chat some afterburners on this during this thing rocket into the sky. But Tassie, I've got no idea what you're talking about. Good balance of sound. Thank you very much. I love the 767. My number one plane is the 320 Airbus. Yeah, I've still got to learn the old Airbuses, Tassie. I'm a Boeing man, but you know, I've got an Ultimate sitting there ready to learn, so I can do some full flight videos for you guys. So there is the ground power unit. We are there, and it's nice to see that the sim put us right next to the gate there, so everybody's gonna have to just walk on the aircraft, but that's alright. I'm just gonna bring my flight plan up so I can see how much petrol we need to put in. Petrol. It's like I'm going to the service station for my car. Oh, what do we want? So we want about 18,000 pounds. That'll be about 8 to 8,500 kilo, I think, going off the top of my head. So I thought, you know, instead of doing a full flight video, I said I was going to do some of these going to be streaming. So, you know, why don't we do a stream tonight? Alright, let's get some fuel going. Remember, it's been a while since I've flown this aircraft. I want to do fuel. There we go. Alright. So how many passengers do you want on the flight, Tassie? You give me a number and we'll put it in there. So we're saying 18,000 pounds. Oh, we're just going to go 22. Be safe. 6,000 cargo. And how many passengers are we going to go to, guys? You let me know. $231. Alright. It's 231 of us on this flight. We'll optimize that and then load. Oh, the doors. Always forget about the doors. Oh, passenger bus. Geez, you can tell I haven't done this for a while. Fuel truck, passenger bus, stairs. Open that. And I think we should be go to load. Now we're loading. James, g'day mate. Good to catch up the stream. Been enjoying the test drives you put recently. Yeah. What, do you like the X-Plane ones, James, or the P3D ones? I've got a P3D one coming out this Saturday, and I'll tell you what, I have fallen in love head over heels with this aircraft. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I haven't said that a lot lately. A lot of them's been, yeah, they're good, but this one is, I don't know if it's the style of aircraft, but I've fallen in love with it. So alright, so we've all loaded up. I've got to remember what to do. That'll do for now. ILSs are aligned, so we're going to do our flight plan in a second. And I'll just get this web camera sorted out in 2 seconds. Make sure they haven't ate Indian food before that. Richie Bernardo and the Channel 9 Worldwide of Sports Commentary are on board. Richie Benno, geez mate, that's old school stuff, old school cricket. Oh geez, I'm gonna give myself an epileptic fit. What's going on with my... Oh, I've been playing around with my camera views. Hans, hello from Canberra. G'day mates, how are you? Geez, it must be cold in Canberra tonight. Veggie, hello mates, how are you? What a teaser. Well, if you jump in, there's a link in the description, it will be in my Discord. If you jump in my Discord, you'll be able to see teasers during the week of the different videos that I do. So, web camera, where is the web camera? There we go. Hey guys, how you going? Oh, I tell you what, I thought I would do a stream because I think, it'll be quicker than doing a video because I've got a few projects on the go this week, but I hadn't done a stream for a while. It is quicker to do a video than go through setting up a stream and getting everything going again. But anyways, we're going to do the lazy man's FMC programming in a second too. So we'll bring this up. And I always put on the flight factors, I will put my FMC just here because I'm finding some of the buttons down here, if you have it in this section here, I get errors and glitches out in the sim freezer, so I always put it in the cockpit window. So I don't know if anybody else has those sorts of issues as well. Alright, so bring up a little plan here. So first thing I'm going to do before I even muck around with anything, we're going to program the FMC. So our position. So today we are at Adelaide. Yep. YPAD. No AD. Oh, there we go. We're going to grab you. We're going to put you in there. Go routines pad, and we're going to go to YBBN. Destination up there, and I'm doing a Qantas flight, but it's my flight, so I'm going to go Oz 123. And when I fly in VATSIM, guys, if you want to see what I'm up to, that's usually the flight number I do on VATSIM, unless I'm flying for someone else at the time. So we'll put that in there, and we'll activate that, and we'll go and do our routes. Tassie, have you listened to the album where there is commentary? It is hilarious, Max and Laura. Yeah, I think I have many years ago. Andy, hi Shane, how's tricks? Andy, how you going, buddy? I'm doing well, mate, on a Wednesday night. X-Plane is fast becoming a new sim over P3D. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking P3D version 5. What are we? Version 4, version 5? Yeah, version 5 when it comes out, it's going to be leaps and bounds, but we'll see. It's great though that it's starting to lighten up. Amari, g'day mate. Hi Shane, it's 6:45 here in 6:45 in the Caribbean, getting ready to go for work as we speak. First time seeing you on the stream live. Yeah mate, welcome aboard. Thanks for all the support lately mate, appreciate it. Anyways, let's get back to doing the FMC so we can get up in the air. So, hang on. Departures. What's that going in there? So departure, we're going off runway 23. And we're using the sedan transition, so we'll put that in there. We'll go back to index and arriving. I'm just going to say, and what I do with all my flights, I just pick a runway for now. So we'll go runway 1, and we're going to put that in there. And I'm going to change that when we read the weather, because the flight's over 2 hours. I'm going to get the weather a little bit later and work out before we get to top of descent what we're going to do. So we'll go to our legs and we'll start punching some flight plans in. I'm just going to do it this way, so we just go to direct to each one. So the first one's Coldplay. What do we got? COLPLY. Pop you in there. And the next one is Sally. No, Sully. Ah.
090, 971. And report.
Sully. Always pick for the top one. It's usually the closest. MO. I'll look at the chat in a sec once I get a few of this going. MORPH. As we all know, this is the most boring part of doing the FMC, is putting your legs in, especially if you've got a lot of them. Y, pop you in. U, D, A, R, D, U, D, A, R, D, A. No, it's too long. U, D, A, oh, get rid of the R. U, D, A. Oh, I've totally butchered that one up. U, R, that's where I'm getting your new from. God, we'll never get there. He's in. Where are we up to? Got to get the kids ready for the day. Camp nearly 7 AM here in Canada. Okay, have a great flight. Yes, all the best, mate. Thanks, Daniel. Thanks for stopping by. So, I'm busy working. Okay, Jane's big day for England in the World Cup. Yeah. Enjoying the Discord channel, mate. Sorry if I'm bombarding you with screenshots. Andy, mate, you go right ahead. Put as many screenshots in there as much as possible, mate. I don't mind at all. Don't mind at all. Let's get back to what are we doing? Oh, you know, I sometimes do this too. What have I done? What have I done? Is I'm gonna put a bunch of these in here and I don't even need to put them in here.
Velocity 505, reduce to
Oh, you nutter.
250 knots to left, velocity 505.
What have I done? Did I just bollocks that up? I bet you I did. I did bollocks that up.
Okay, Charlie Whiskey, descend to 3000. Send to 3000, Charlie Whiskey.
Let's start that again. Oh, there we go.
Charlie Whiskey, this heading, I'll take you to about
I totally bollocks that up because I went to the flight plan. I do this so often too because you get carried away. And I started putting the transitions legs straight back in, so everything from YPAD all to sedan. I tell you what, that's about 2 minutes I'll never get back. Anyways, we'll keep going. We'll actually get it right this time. See, I can edit this stuff out on vids, you never get to see it. All the mistakes. Even with the full flights, I can edit some silly mistakes like this out. We got UBDI. I need my glasses. There we go. IG. YPA YPA. Jeez, I'm bringing up the old tunes. These are all the old stuff I've used on different flight sim videos. Need to update the library. Jump. AP. Pop that in there as well. We'll put Rach in there next. We've got a few Rach. Pick the top one. We got Rach. Come on, SU. Jeez, if I knew I had this many legs, I would have started this yesterday. SKUTU. Would have started this yesterday, seriously. ED. EDPG. Oh god, actually should have started this last year. Might have got there by now if I started last year. Parry's in there. We're nearly done. We're just on the 4th page. ELENI. And AM for Ambly. I know that well. I think it's that one. We think. And Glenn. And I think we're nearly done on the legs. And then we'll go 1, put you there, we'll go execute, and we'll have a look at the flight plan in a second. And X chatter, yeah, is it up too loud, Andy? I only picked it up the other day because I wanted to put have some background stuff in some of the airliner full flight videos. So yeah, William, g'day mate, how are you? Veggie, that's a secret, mate. That's a secret. What I do for a crust. I would love to make flight sim videos for a living, though. That would be cool. You video it out every, that's the dream. It will never happen though. Let's just say I'm in the telecommunications business. We'll say that. Anyways, alright, so we're just going to go down to here and put it to plan mode. So then we'll check to see how this flight's looking. We'll step it through. Yep. And there we go. That looks pretty good for now. The chatter level is good. No, it's fine. It's good for immersion too. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, no, I like it. And it's cheap as chips too. $10 US or $10 Euro. It's, that's good. Alrighty, so 0 fuel weight is that. Reserves, we'll do the lazy reserves and say 1 or 2. There you go, can't go wrong. 36,000 feet is our altitude cost index. We're going to do it on the cheap, so we're going to do 10. Getting up early in Aussie hours for the game, Shane. Is this the World Cup, William? Why have I got a K up there? What's the K? What does that mean? See, the little K pops up there. I haven't seen that before. Anyways, takeoffs. Temperature. Oh, I've got to go and find what the temperature is. Yeah, bear with me 1 second. I need to open up something else. I'll just be cheeky and use Active Sky. I'll be lazy. Yeah, I can't find you. Where'd you go, Active Sky? Got too much open. We'll do a flight plan. YPAD to YBBN. Cruising at 36,000. What's the temperature? Briefing. 12 degrees Celsius because it's cold. It's giving me the reading for night time. That makes sense. We'll just go 12. We'll go flaps 5. No, turn you on. And it's put in my V2 speed, and that's how FMC are done. We can pop that away.
349 Delta, cancel start.
Oh, keyput input. Oh, really? Didn't know that. Could have saved me some time. If we're talking about the soccer or football, whatever country you're from, no, I won't be watching that. Got a big day tomorrow. Not even watching the Australian, oh, not the Australian, the Origin. Not even watching that. We got the buses, everything going. Tell you what though, the 757 for flight factor looks a little bit better on the outside than the 75. But anyways, let's get going. We're going to start this. We're going to start up the APU. Football. I have some English friends, and when I talk to them about soccer, and I call it soccer deliberately. I tell you what, it's like poking a tiger. Get very upset when you call football soccer. It's coming home. England would just go, the city, the town, the country would go absolutely sane if they won the soccer, wouldn't they? I don't know. I don't watch it, so. Alrighty, APU is on, so I'm going to switch that on, and now we're going to start firing some stuff up. So your dampeners can go on, electrics will go to auto, and we'll turn some pumps on. We'll just turn everything on, eh? Window heats, we'll get them warmed up. We'll turn these to auto. Trim air can go on, rec fans can go on. We'll turn one pack on for now, and I'll leave it the right one. And we'll turn all this on right now and get some air into everything. Looking good. Landing, I think we'll just go, I'm going to be lazy and say 300 today from takeoff, excuse me. 300, so did it. That looks good. It looks good. Looks good. Good. We're going to start. I'm going to start engine 1. Does anybody have a lucky engine? I have a lucky engine. My lucky engine's number 1. Every time I use number 2, I stuff something up. So it's called my lucky engine. No smoking on the flight. Okay, I think we're ready to push back, guys. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not. I've missed the whole process. There we go. And there we go. These can go auto. Can't believe I forgot about this. LNAV and VNAV can go on. Oh, no. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. We will go. No. Change you to 2 and 3. We'll just do that. There we go. And a bump and bump. There we go. What's going on with one of my views? What's going on with my pilot view? Changed it. There we go. Ready for pushback. Nice, mate. You're a bugger, Shane. Why am I a bugger? Ah, the soccer thing. Okay. Great to see the 767. Yes. G'day, Bean Airports. No, I don't prefer Aussie rules. I actually grew up in Victoria, James. So, and where I grew up in is I grew up in a city called Geelong. So they have the Geelong Cats. I don't follow them. I hate them. I go for Hawthorn, but I don't even follow Australian rules. I'm a aviation fan, and if I follow any sports, I'm a Formula 1 nut. And my not favourite driver in the world is Hamilton. Oh, I can't stand him because he wins everything. Virgin Australia. Oh, I'll just flick it out for you. It's the old Qantas livery. I never got to fly in one of these in Australia, which was really disappointing. I did, in fact, fly on a 767 in America a few years back. I think it was a flight from Orlando to Atlanta or something like that. So that was pretty cool. No, not a rugby fan, William. Motor racing, mate. Motor racing, Formula 1. Alrighty, so let's get ready. So we're going to get the aircraft ready for pushback. Now we've got everything going. So we're going to get rid of the passengers, the stairs, the chocks, the fuel truck can go. We're going to close the door, and what I need to do before I get rid of the APU is, I know we've got that ready to go, so we're going to turn that off, and we get rid of the APU, or sorry, the GPU, not the APU, and he should be gone, and the door should be closed, and we're ready to call pushback. MotoGP, oh, a little bit. I used to watch it a lot years and years ago, but I think to me MotoGP's lost its way. You know, then again Formula 1 lost its way a little bit, and I think it's coming back. I miss the natural aspirated engine noises, to be honest. I went from Auckland to Sydney in Air New Zealand 767 like 3 months before they retired. Oh, that would have been cool to actually do that. Yeah, they're a great aircraft. Great aircraft. Alright, let's call better for pushback. Can't beat 787 for comfort. Yeah, I did. I went on my first 787 flight in October last year. Went from Auckland to Hawaii. It was actually it was a night flight, so it was a bit I suppose it would come into sunrise, but it was a lot louder than I thought it was going to be. And I'm very tall. I'm about 6'3", so the leg room on the Air New Zealand. What am I doing better for pushback? 3 flights. Where are we going to go? We're going to go to runway 23, so we'll push back there. And I think we just got a subscriber. I've got to find out who that was in a sec. But anyways, the legroom in the 787 wasn't as good. Mind you, we're in economy though. Who was that? Who was that? I need to find who that was. Joshua, welcome aboard, mates. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. Alrighty. I'm forgetting what I'm doing. I'm getting too excited.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
The air quality better, and yeah, better pressure. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm just like a bad passenger when it comes to flying, and a lot of it's to do with just because I'm so tall, it gets so uncomfortable. So I'm going to have to go premium economy flights. There's just not enough room anymore. You know, actually one of the best flights I recall was a 747 flight from Fiji to LAX, and that had a lot of room. That's probably in recent times the best flight I ever did. That was relaxing. But the 787's a fantastic machine.
All doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Alrighty, we are ready to go. Sorry guys, it took a little bit longer than normal. I had to refresh myself with the aircraft. Oh, and do you know what we haven't done? James, no, this is X-Plane, mate. X-Plane tonight. Haven't done the Q&H. Haven't done the Q&H. The Q&H is 10:24. My bad. Do I actually set the parking brake? Is he called for the parking brake?
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Don't know who celebrity streamer was that voice. 10:24.
2327, descend a 5 down. Then 5 down.
There we go, and release parking brake.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Or is that John Fly? Might be John Fly. Triple exit row seats for more legroom. Yeah. I need to pay more attention and actually book seats instead of booking stuff at the last minute like I normally do. On row 36 on Air New Zealand, they are the Sky Couch ones. Pretend you didn't know. Nice tip. Nice tip. I want to put you into the climb, and I want to put you into legs, and I want to start up an engine. Alright, so we just got to switch everything on here. And I've only got one of those going. We'll see if we break something here. And we're climbing. 22. There we go. Engine 1 is fired up. My lucky engine. Watch as we are pushing back. So using Xenviro today. I don't know why I'm using Xenviro. I've been using it lately. It's probably more for the shaders that it's doing than anything else. The weather is just yeah, weather's not great. We've got a Singapore 747 out there. Doesn't she look beautiful? We got something landing there on the. So you can get a wing shot of that. Got another wing. There we go. We might see it rolling down here somewhere. I don't know if that was a GA aircraft or not. Some sort of twin engine Cessna or something.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Start engine number 2. Whoop. And we'll put the parking brake on.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
We'll increase. Well, I nearly missed it. Have you seen the previous Xenviro? Oh, I saw the little 2-3 minute YouTube thing, and then I think John Fly had a video out with preview, and I tried to have a look at that quickly before I did the stream, and I couldn't really see too much. So one of the big issues that I have is that the weather in Xenviro for GA planes, it just on takeoff and landing, it goes insane. Is there any more? Oh, there's some more traffic coming in.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
I don't have any good views. There we go. Who's this guy? See if he aces it. Oh, not bad. Very nice. I pushed the nose down a bit quick, but very, very nice. Anyways, that's the plane spotting for the day. Alrighty, so that is done. That is done. I'm going to go over to that. So we're going to turn APU off there. Let's put the taxi lights on. Don't need APU anymore. To auto, to both. We'll put it to flight later. What's it getting dark? The clouds are coming over. I think we're ready to taxi, guys. We are ready to taxi. Might have to turn some lights on soon if we can figure out what I'm doing here. Alright, so we're going to taxi down to runway 23. Should take us 30 seconds. Won't take us long as hell. Traffic, World Traffic 3. Yeah, it's World Traffic 3. So they actually had the routes, the ground routes for this airport, which is cool because a lot don't. You got to muck around with it. How do you get free drinks on Qantas? Buy a drink from them and give them a $50 note. They never have change, so you get your drink for free. Really? What happens, Benji, if you give them a $100 note? Do you get a free feed as well? All these tips. Flight deck temp. What's wrong with my flight deck temp? I thought I fixed that. Oh, hang on. What have I missed? I've missed. There you go. So we're just gonna make it cool on the flight deck. APU. Yep. All right. Let's go. Let's go. And what we're going to do, we're going to kill the music so we can just hear aircraft for now. I'm going to turn the sounds up in my headphones.
Velocity 505, descend by start 5000.
So runway 23 goes over the ocean. I actually flew into, not runway 23, but the opposite direction once, and I can't remember if that was on a 737. It was a Qantas flight into this airport, and I tell you what, geez, it was the most bumpiest approach. The turbulence was insane. It was in the afternoon. It was absolutely insane. I remember that flight like it was yesterday because of that turbulence. Tell you what, there was some white knuckles and some white faces on that flight. And we'll just pull up here. There we go, quick taxi. Excuse me, I've got an itchy nose. Just make sure there's no traffic coming around that we'll have to give way to. Look at that. No, we're going to look pretty good. We're going to jump in the wing shots. Watch the flaps go down. Flap 1. Flap 2. And that looks like 5. It's because it is. Alrighty, let's get ready to go. So flaps it down.
349 Delta approaching.
Alright, there we go. Do that, 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 do that. TCAS to TA. Oh, trim. I didn't play with the trim wheel before. Needs to do 2.5. That would have been a big mistake. Stop. Fix that up.
349 Delta, cancel start. Descent ended 8,000 if you're able to maintain it, and left heading 090. 8,000 and left heading 090.
I'm liking the X shutter. What's going on with my camera views today? And RTO. And we are good to go. Loving the live stream so far. Captain, how are you, mates? Welcome. Welcome aboard. What sort of yoke and throttles do you use? Benji, I use Cytec, so it's not even Logitech. That's how old it is. It's the Cytec Pro Flight system, and I tell you what, it's nearly ready to be thrown out the window because I have an issue where it keeps turning itself off. I use the Cytec trim wheel, which is excellent, highly recommend, and also the throttles and the pedals, but I need to upgrade, unfortunately. Going from Cytec, anything else upwards is a fortune, and I usually spend all my spare dollars buying product so I can do video, so I never get around to getting the hardware. So have you seen the whip on the 717-200 Freeway X plane for 11? No, I haven't looked at it. I'll just take one look, see if we can see anybody else. I think we're looking good. No one else is coming in. Alrighty, everybody hold on to your hats. Get ready to go. Make sure you leave your shades up and your tray tables up. Make sure your seat belts are on. You're all looking out the window to see the awesome takeoff we're going to do.
349 Delta, turn right, heading 120. Right, heading 120 to 349 Delta. 349 Delta, continue the right hand turn onto heading 170, descend to 4,000.
And instead of doing a rollout, I'm going to have to put the anchors on here just for 1 second, because I'm down to the wrong page and I want to see what I'm doing. I'm installing step mode, that's why.
Now 5,000, that traffic below. Maintain 5,000.
Alrighty. Here we go.
Takeoff is heading at below collide to descent 2,500, cleared ILS runway 19 approach. Descent 2,500, cleared ILS runway 19 approach, dealing 249 Delta.
Come on, girl. There she goes. Don't get call-outs on this thing though. And the 767 just takes off so easy. Alright, gears going up. Flaps going up. And we'll fly direct to Coldplay. Get some speed because I'm losing some. Come on. Because I lost the VNAV. Come on, computer.
Too low, terrain. 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 Too low, terrain.
There we go. That was a little bit embarrassing, but you know, keep an eye on the honeycomb stuff. They look alright, but they have not produced it yet, but they are aiming for 200. Yeah, but I think that's the problem, is because they're aiming for the 200 price tag. I think it's costing more for them to build it, and that's why it's been delayed. But the thing that I have with the honeycomb is it's not flat on top. and sometimes I put stuff on top, so it's like circle on top. So I have been looking at that. So I don't know, but I guess we have to come out. Maybe I could contact them and see if they'd let me do a review on their product. That'd be nice. But yeah, I've been sort of watching them. Oh, look at the wing flex. It's like a bird. That is insane. He's absolutely insane. See you, Andy. Thanks, mate. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it, mate. Thanks, James. I appreciate it. I assume you mean smooth on the rotation. Yeah, the 767's nice. Very, very nice. Looks like we're getting through the turbulence there. Through the clouds. Always miss the altitude. Always miss the altitude. We'll turn the lights off in a sec. I have Cytec crap as well, but what stops me from using it is the throttle sprinkling all the time. I have yeah. My throttles are only just started to do that, Benji. Only just started. And these things I've had for a long time. So I've been lucky in that respect. What are we missing? We're missing something for the flights. Sorry guys, I forgot to put that up before as well. Have a look at that. Only thing is with Xenviro, it puts this little outline around on the aircraft though. Just makes it look like a cartoon. Whee! Cloud's got a bit of a blue. Is your APU still on? I saw the APU door open in the tail. I don't think so. I turned it off. I turned it off. Oh, it's still on. Captain, thank you. Still up, I think. Gone down yet? There we go. It's gone down. Thank you, Captain. I would have left that on the whole flight, just burning power. And I think we need to be turning lights off. Oh, and I think, no, we didn't take off with that. Anyways, we'll put seatbelt signs. I'm going to leave them off. Look at that. But thank you very much, Captain. Appreciate it. There is a fix for it because of the El Cheapo pots they usually, they can't buy them separately unless you buy them in lots of thousands. Is that to fix the Cytec throttles, Benji? Yeah, you did too. Thanks, Captain. Xtreme just decided to pop in some clouds and raise them up. Ah, okay. It's always the way when buying stuff off the net. Got to buy it in lots of 1,000. Look at the wing. Transporter fan, g'day mates, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Wednesday night, a full flight video. So why is everybody here? If you're here, you're talking in the chat and you haven't done it already, why don't you lay in the comments there a flight you want me to do. I've got a spreadsheet and I'm putting lists of them, but yeah, I'll just keep adding to it and I'll just pick them off. We might even do a vote as well in Discord or on one of the YouTube videos, and you guys can actually vote on some of the flights when we have a few more requests in there. 28,000. Reach our top of climb soon. So we did this flight at 2:30, so we should actually land at dusk or it'll be a night landing. So I wanted to have a bit of a contrast of the two different parts of the day. And if you guys, this has been a while since the stream, how's the sound for the voice in the aircraft with the engine noises now we're taking off? Is it too loud or too soft? If you could let me know in the chat if we need to adjust anything, that would be awesome. Transport fan, mate, if you're good, that is absolutely excellent to hear. Alright, we're going to push through to 36,000 feet, which will be our cruising destination for the flights. And, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments, the flight attendants will be...
I'm going to serve some drinks for you guys on board today. Alcohol is free, water costs you. If you want water, I'm going to charge you for it, but alcohol you can have as much as you want. Flight Sim AU, g'day! How are you, mates? How's your Wednesday night going? How's our fuel situation? Is situating pretty good. We will nearly hit our top of climb. I wish Active Sky and Cloud Art would come to X-Plane. Well, I don't think it's going to be too far away. It's definitely going to be before the end of the year if they're asking for beta testers. So obviously FSElite did that article and they put the link in there for beta testing. I was actually going to apply as well, but I thought if they happen to, you know, I wouldn't be able to put the clouds in video. It would have been too much mucking around of, you know, sort of beta testing, trying it, taking it out and all that sort of mucking around. So it's your boy. It's your boy Nipple Man. Nice name, mate. Hello to you as well. So coming up 36,000 feet. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm a massive fan of Hi-Fi's work in P3D. It's like when you switch from X-Plane for a bit and you jump into P3D to do a video and you see the clouds, you're like, Ah, it's like a sigh of relief. So let's bring up our cruise. So we're going to be cruising at 0.77. We might do a step to 40,000. We'll see how we go. We will see how we go. But we're going to cruise at 36,000 for the meantime. All looking good. So this is the boring part of the flight. Actually, no, it's not going to be boring. I get to talk to you guys. So normally I'm flying these, and while I'm flying I usually do a lot of research for next videos. If you got any video requests, pop them in there too, of something you want me to test drive. I think I'm going to do some FMC videos for X-Plane and P3D, and getting asked that, like the lazy way of doing it. So do a couple of short videos over the next couple of weeks. Got a competition coming up. We've got a giveaway coming up. We're going to give some stuff away, some vouchers away. It's been a while since I've done one, a couple of months, so looking forward to doing that. It's getting a bit blue out there. It's nice to see all bags crossing over X-Plane. Just wish they would do more stuff down under, as it was where I mostly fly. Yeah, I was surprised they did Broome. Broome surprised me that they did that. I'm not sure. I'd like to, you know, find out why they picked Broome instead of my X-Enviro with the field of view for the clouds out front. Yeah, I'd love to know why they picked that. But hey, at least they've started, which is good. Which is good. Excuse me. Yeah, could have been proof of concept, but then they did Meg's Field, so yeah. X-Plane Sean, welcome mates. And you know, we take this game seriously. It's a flight simulator. Oh, it's a game and a sim. Alrighty, onboard entertainment on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now start our onboard entertainment program. For your comfort, we will lower the cabin lighting. In the side arms of your chairs you will find your personal headphones. If you would like to continue reading...
DHP X-Plane 11, sure, it's a weird game. Game or sim? It's a sim. But some people call it a game. Some people get very offended if you call it a game. To me, I don't care. I'm pretty laid back. It doesn't bother me. Call it what you will. Call it what you will. There is tutorials on how to convert their stuff to Xplane, but it's glitchy and requires a bit of work and effort. Yeah, just, you know, we just got to be patient. You know, they've got to spend time porting the stuff across. You know, they've got other projects on the go. I'd say they've got a bit on. You know, they're trying to do this True Earth stuff for P3D and these city scenes and stuff like that. So, you know, that's going to be a lot of work. They've got a lot of projects on the go. But yeah, weather will really change things up. Aaron McDonald's, Henderson, how's it going? It's going great, mate. And how are you going? Hopefully you're having a good evening, good morning, wherever you're from around the world. We're just cruising in a 767 flight from Adelaide. And we're going to Brisbane, YBBN. I converted Orbix Atlanta and it looks amazing. DHP, how long did it take you to convert it all? Like, I wouldn't even imagine what the process is like. Like, how hard is it, and how long did it take you to do it? Bring up the radar and see what traffic we've got around for traffic. So that's what's going into Adelaide. Coming into YBBN at the moment. I should bring that down so you guys can see. Nothing. How can that be nothing? So I'm not using, I'm not on online, just flying offline because it's been so long since I did a stream and just wanted to make sure everything was set up. So we'll do another flight, we'll do another stream, we'll do more of these, and I'll do some VATSIM. And hopefully we have some ATC on as well. 1 hour max. Merge the TDG and ES as well as some extra stuff. Aaron, not bad myself. Just planning a flight at the moment. Cool, mate. Where are you flying to? Only an hour. DHP, you need to hit up Orbex for a job. Do some development work for him and get this stuff over. And how's it look? Does it look like what's the quality? I'm very intrigued because if I'm just thinking, one of my favourite airports in Prepared is Brisbane, and it is a frame rate killer. If I put it over to Xplane, and then Hi-Fi comes across. Living the dream. Be living the dream. I can't believe it only took an hour. It's insane. Yeah, mate, you can send a link so long as it's not anything it shouldn't be. So, as long as it's good to go. Nowhere in particular, just an hour building. Taking off and landing at the same airport. So you're flying GA today, Aaron, or twin props, turbos, light jets, airliners? Might stop in a small field just for fun. Oh yeah. Do you know what I need to do? I can't hear chatter. Can you guys hear the ATC chatter? I'll have to turn it up a little bit. What time have we got? 751 nautical miles to go. And I don't have a cloud in sight near me either. I can only fly G at the moment. This is Iro. Sorry, Aaron. I'm thinking you're in the sim. In real life, I can only fly G at the moment. This is life, by the way. That puts me to shame. Well done, mate. You're living my dream. But I will be bringing all you guys along when I'm going to start living my dream, hopefully towards the end of the year. Still need to do some work with the alignments though. Okay. I'm not even in that Discord at the moment. Get off the screen. What I was after. Yeah, I am, Aaron. Been saving up bit by bit. Sort of, I don't want to do it over a length of time. I just want to go and hit it as quick as I can, spend as much time on it. Oh, it's like the engine's completely shut back off. I was like, what is going on? That scared me for a second. I was like, what the? It's like, why is it dropping back so much? I was like, oh no, we're gonna ditch it. But anyways. So apologies for some of you guys sent me some Discord messages. I wasn't actually in. I apologise for that. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this camera. We want to do an orbit. We're going to do 3 and 3 and duration 45 meter radius. Let's double it. Something different. Just so we can see a little bit more. Did it remove my link? I'm not sure why it would remove your link because I don't have a bot on there. So if you want, DHB, you can actually send it through to me in Discord if you like. Just got no idea why it wouldn't allow you to post it. My favourite flight is the milk run from YPAD YML, YS and YBBN. Yeah, they're all great flights and usually good ATC on a Sunday and a Monday. Sent the link, yep, okay, make sure you click on the link itself as it contains more photos than just one, okay. PPL is a blast, make sure you have fun while doing it. I'm planning to, Aaron, and if they let me, I want to film some of the stuff, take you guys along. So I've got, you know, all the GoPros and all that gear. I'm looking into that too. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But yeah. Few new pilots. That looks awesome, DHP. So it obviously just uses the assets from. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. Unfortunately, I don't pass the medical here in the UK, so would definitely. Yeah, I'd love to film as much as possible. Just lost 10 frames, reducing my settings. That's odd. I find the aircraft lighting X-Plane scale and looks better than FSX with threat. Yeah, the lighting in X-Plane is awesome. Sometimes it has its weird moments, but yeah, the lighting's cool. I can't believe that only took an hour. I guess the other thing with Orbex too, they've got to use a lot of their assets, or make assets, I guess, for X-Plane. So I guess there's a lot of development that goes into that. I got lights on or something. What's going on there? Didn't think I had any lights on. What's that saying? Oh, I didn't know I had a. I didn't know it did that. You hit the right mouse button, it tells you what the button is. Oh, it's cheeky. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. We got 683 nautical miles. We're probably nearly, not too far away to being a third into the flight. Should better throw a link. Link of the live stream. 683 nautical miles. I'm going to hit myself. That's the problem. I've got all these different social medias and links I need to drop the videos into. Unfortunately, if you've converted any of... What do you mean, Benji? Benji? Not sure what you mean there. Ooh, that freeware for that 717 looks nice. It's pretty cool. Flight Sim AU, does my profile pic look realistic? What do you mean does your profile pic look realistic? Your profile pic on your YouTube page, Flight Sim? Is that what you're asking? Are you not allowed to share? Yes, it's still technically a payware. Yeah, you wouldn't be allowed if you ported it across and did modified it. You wouldn't share it. Definitely not. Alright guys, well I'm going to go and take a walk for about 5 minutes and I'm going to make a cup of tea, so I'll come back to you shortly. You guys are in charge of the flight. Anything goes wrong, I'll be back in a sec. Alrighty, sorry guys, it took a little bit longer than I thought because someone filled up the jug all the way up the top. It took a bit of boil. A nice little decaf cup of tea. Flight Sim AU, yeah it does mate, it does. Oh Benji, you know, watch out mate, watch out. Pressing buttons in the cockpit while I'm gone. We're starting to get... Am I getting traffic warnings? Why would I be getting traffic warnings? Can't say anything. Have I tried BlueFX? No, I haven't. DHP, what is BlueFX? Amaro, what's your favourite area of Australia? What, to live in real life or to fly in a simulator, mate? If you ever get lost finding an airport, just squawk 7500, you'll get an escort to the nearest airport. Damn, that's hot. Go, we're making a turn. Don't know, why does it look like there's a light on now? I don't know why. Don't know why. $581 nautical miles to go. Ticked off another 100. So we're approaching, I'd say we're definitely a third of the way there now. Yay, 55 gigs left of installing the XP11. So you're just installing it because you haven't flown it for a while, DHP? The wing light. I didn't think I had the wing light on. Let's have a look. Or did I turn it on? Let's have a look. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Captain. Save the day again. Yeah, no, it's the wing light. That's the wing light for sure. Thank you. I didn't remember actually switching it on. No reinstalling it. Okay. Is that because you had issues with X-Plane, or you got sick of flying in X-Plane and just needed a bit of a change? I got a message, so reinstalling it. Yeah, I don't like dropping 10 frames by reducing my settings. Yeah, I don't think anybody would. It's not good. Go for a bit of a passenger view of the window. Can you fly to Ayers Rock in X-Plane 11 airport sooner? It's probably the most realistic I've ever seen. Yeah. The scenery's okay for Ayers Rock, but it's got some quirks in it. It's a bit weird. I think it's a bit weird. You know, you've got some of the AI that is in there flying around like the helicopters, just doing schizos and doing funny things, but I was thinking about doing a like a 7.3 Ayers Rock to Broome flight maybe. So we could do that, or I could do it in something else. We haven't done a GA flight or a business jet flight in full flights yet. I've only done airliners. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that. And I got to do some more. Right now I'm doing a flight from Melbourne to Mumbai, India. Geez, that'd take a while. How long's that flight? But Amara, to answer your question, my favourite place, if I had to say my favourite place in Australia to fly in the sim, it's obviously going to be my home state, which is Queensland. So I'm going to fly around there quite a lot. Pretty much all over. I usually fly on the east coast mainly though. If you need a scenic place for your next video or something, then I highly recommend Yosemite National Park. Yeah. Someone gave me a tip of some freeware add-ons too. I want to check out. The quality of them is just insane. I think it's up in the US now there, somewhere around there. 5 hours watching XP streamers today. Here I am for some more. But I'll be off to bed in 15 minutes. Elphinstone? I butcher names, mate, but welcome. That's probably because there's no proper taxiway set up at the airport. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a mess. So, Mara, will you set up your flight, go and have a sleep and come back and do the landing? Is that what you do on a long haul? Is that how you do yours? Or do you sit there for the whole time watching movies or reading books when you do your flights? Jump to the wing the other side. Sun's still up, starting to set. That PBR there is going a bit overboard. I'm listening to the ATC chatter in the middle of nowhere, hearing approaches in. I've just got it set to listen to all the different frequencies if it's center approach. So then I don't have to muck around with it. Yeah, that's very true. I need to look at it, Benji, for myself, how to do it, because there's so many places where using World Traffic 3, which I think is a great product. Obviously, like that Adelaide Airport where we took off from, had the ground routes working fine. Where I go to other airports, Broome was one of them for Orbex. It wasn't working correctly too, and the Ayers Rock scenery similar. It just makes the AI traffic go nuts. So I need to learn myself how to do that and set up the proper parking and all that, because I don't know. Cairns is your home base. Have been flying a lot lately with the Eclipse 550. Nice. Oh, the Eclipse is a great aircraft. That's cool. What other sorts of aircraft do you like to fly? Engine's whining down there. Captain Caveman has a great tutorial on it. Is that for the routing? I suppose he would though, because he does all that sort of stuff. I was watching him do some of the KLX stuff, because I think he put a bit of work into that. So the IXEG, that is the only aircraft that I haven't picked up in the airliners for X-Plane that I want to fly, but I don't, because I got the PMDG in prepared, and everybody says that the IXG is broken, I think, with the NNAV, and they take too long to do the fixes on it, so I'm not sure if that's still the case, but I'd love to do some 7.3 flights in X-Plane, but I'm using the 757 for that instead at the moment. Have the Piper 2, okay. I love Pipers. Piper's my favourite GA aircraft. So I might have a look at that tutorial. Thanks, Benji. On the auto gate as well. Nice. Because, you know, that sort of stuff there makes the content of my X-Plane videos better, because I've got AI traffic there making the airports come to life and not, you know, all over the shop. You, me, hello mates. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a good Wednesday night, afternoon, morning, or wherever you are. I still need to work on the. They still need to work on the NNAV. It is the. Oh, sorry, the VNAV. It is their VNAV. Okay. What's not working on the VNAV? Because I actually want to pick it up, but I've been putting it off. But I need to learn the Airbus Ultimate first. It's sitting ready to be installed. Below the hard deck. Hello from Adelaide. YPAD. Hello, very cool to see someone leaving from Adelaide. Yeah, you missed the departure below the hard deck, but welcome to the stream anyway. There's some nice freeware airports for Adelaide in X-Plane, so it was nice to take off there. And true to life, like my experience with Adelaide, very windy and bumpy landing in and out, so we had the same sort of stuff departing. It's slow and unreliable. Okay, yeah. So that's why I haven't gone and picked it up. That's why I'm holding off. You know, you'd think it's something like that they'd be able to quickly jump onto. But probably the next Boeing sorry, the next Boeing, which hopefully will be out in the next couple of months, is the FlyJ Sim, the 7.2. So I'll be flying the absolute pants off that thing. So excited, can't wait. I'm currently working on New Adelaide Serenity to get it up on the next X-Plane version. Really? How cool. How cool. Have you already got scenery out at the moment that you've done, or is this something, is this a new project below the hard deck? Very cool. So we're approaching nearly another 20 nautical miles, so we'll be halfway on the trip. So when we'll get down to about 300 nautical miles, I'll check the weather into Brisbane, and we'll start having a look at what departure we're going to fly into. I'm not going to worry about noise restrictions or any of that sort of stuff, so I'm just going to land where the winds tell us to land. If you didn't have to go to work, I would redo all the airports for Down Under. Yeah. You know, unfortunately, work pays the bills. The developer says he's working on a fix now, and he has had time to devote to the FMC. Yeah, but what's he been doing? Must not be a full-time project for him, which would be insane for an aircraft that detailed to not be a full-time project. I just finished YME Sale Air Force Base and also Yemen Essendon. Yeah. And they are for version 11 below the hard deck. Both, yep. Cool. How should I find them if I want to check them out? YBBN was raining heavily when I landed there an hour ago. Yeah. Yeah, it's raining for sure, and that's not what I want to hear for tomorrow's real life escapades in my life, but I need it to be sunny, but I don't think it's going to be. Yeah. One of the reasons why I was flying up here, because when I was picking the flight, what I was going to do yesterday, I knew the weather wasn't going to be that great, so that's why I decided to fly into Vegas, because I knew it was going to be interesting and fun to watch. Well, hopefully. I'll probably make some mistakes on the way. Let's check our fuel. Fuel is doing well as expected for this part of the flight, so good to see. Runway 19 was the active. Okay, I probably still will be. What's going on over here? Let's have a look. music. I'm not sure what you're up to, but please stop some of the stuff you're putting in the chat. Runway's 90 actually should be available in the next version. I got confirmation from the guys at X-Plane a couple of days ago. Oh, okay, so you're actually going to go in the X-Plane build, is that correct? Is that what you're saying? World Traffic 3 ready with ground traffic. Awesome. So we'll all be able to pick it up. That's cool. Thanks for putting all the hard work in there so we can have a look. And what made you want to spend the time to do the airports? And you just assume you're just using the assets within X-Plane, or are you using your assets from that you've made yourself, or from other stuff that's out there? Come to bed, says the wife, so I'm off tonight. Happy flying. Thank you very much for dropping by and spending some time, mate. You've got to keep the wife happy, so we'll see you on the next flight. All good. Melbourne's on the go at the moment. Nice. I've dabbled in a little bit of airport using YPAD and stuff like that. So the airport that I want to do my PPL on, Caloundra, someone sort of got me started, and I've played around with it, but geez, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and so that's sort of a bit of, you know, but then again, Orbex will probably end up porting something over before I get time to finish it, so I might as well just use that, so I don't know. Okay, using a default. Cool. Runway 9 is the active. Let's refresh. Let's refresh. Yeah, I'm still getting runway 19 for the active. Just really enjoy it. Okay, cool. That's cool. Oh, it's a bit of a kick. You get to go and land and depart from, excuse me, your own creations of airports. So that's cool. Yeah, but you know, there is quite a lot of stuff in X-Plane for Australia, though. There's heaps and heaps of freeware stuff out there. You like to fly VR? Nice. As good as possible. Cool. I look forward to checking them out when they're ready to go. I've obviously fly VR too, so. Sun's starting to go down, so we'll get some red and different colours in there. Should look pretty cool. Too bad these things were so inefficient. They had to retire the fleets. Pure Red Rage Man, love the tag. Hey Shano, it's nice to see you stream, buddy. It's nice for you to drop by in the stream and say g'day. Thanks for coming along. I'll probably do at least, I don't know, maybe stream. We'll start off, we'll go stream. It all depends, but I'll do more full flight streams because it's nice to hang out with you guys. So I enjoy it. I use the ISDG airports. Okay. I have posted my first YouTube vid. Check it out out below. The hard deck is pretty rough with no sound, but they will. If you want, you can see if you can drop a link in the chat there, and you can have a look at it. James just posted on Discord a link to X-Plane Forums post on which aircraft run well in native VR for X-Plane 11. Let me have a look. Used for aircraft that run well in VR for X-Plane 11. Oh, so we've got a list going. The Doré, 328, Gulfstream, Zevo, the FlyJ Sim. Yeah, the FlyJ Sim's fantastic in VR. Flight Factor A350, Kodiak works, LBA DA42. Cool. But I haven't found many aircraft that aren't in X-Plane. Well, to an effect, like some don't have the right click spots and things like that, but you can usually get around it with joystick or keyboard bindings. But all in all, it's pretty good. A bit different for prepared. Army breakable TV view on the JR, the A330. The JAR A330. I don't know. I don't really fly Airbuses, so which I'm just starting to get into, so that's the reason why I don't have much view on the JAR Designs A330. Is that what you mean? But I'm getting a few requests to do an A330, some flights there, so I'll probably end up picking it up to give it a go. It's YPPF Paradise Parafield, sorry, Parafield. Apologies, Adelaide in Patton actually uploaded. Okay. I'll It's alright, I'll find you on YouTube anyway. All I can see is Top Gun stuff. Low hard deck, there we go. Oh, looks like I'm going to be your first subscriber as well. can I drop the link in the chat? Do you mind? Did you know about the cinematic features under the... Oh, hang on, what am I doing? I'm doing bad views for you guys. There we go, we get a view of the sunset. Do you know about the cinematic features under the views in the tab in X-Plane Lever? Adds a little breathing effects for the views. Found it the other day. Breathing, interesting. Yeah, there's stuff in there, but I use X camera, so I can play around with all that sort of stuff as well. And I got a few plugins, so I don't use it. You know, I can use head shake and breathing, and I use XP Realistic as well, which I haven't got it turned on for here, but that does all that stuff for me too. So. Anybody take a look at the Carinata D18 channel? You're going to do a review. I don't want to give anything away, Pure Red. Don't want to give anything away. Just keep an eye out, that's all I have to say. You mentioned the pipe as your favourite GA. Have you tried the Alabama PA3 Tomahawk? Yes, I have. And I think I'm going to lose it if the flight sim store go under, because that's where I get it. That's where I've got it from. But yeah, I love the Tomahawk. It's great fun, and it works, and it mostly works in VR. Okay, yeah, no, the Tomahawk's an interesting aircraft, but yeah, I've got it. I think I've done a review on it like ages ago. It might be like within the first year of when I was doing YouTube videos, perhaps. But yeah, no, that's cool. Alabama make good stuff. Like they did the Seminole. The Seminole was cool. That was a good aircraft. I use Cytec radio comms to turn on the knobs when they don't. Oh, okay. And James, how do they work? Do they work all right? They don't play up like the other Cytec stuff do. I don't want to give the hints away, but yeah, it's. I've got a couple of vids sitting in the can that I will be editing. So how I sort of do things is I try to do. So Sunday is my free day. Sunday is the free day where I don't edit or work on videos for stuff. But what I do, I probably sort of do now. But what I do is that's when I do the full flight videos. So I'll do a flight and record that. But Sunday do them. Monday, Tuesdays I usually film videos for if people want a video done. So obviously I do the FSElite ones, and sometimes I get requests to do videos for other people, so I'll do them, film them, and then Tuesday I usually do film the test drive, and then the rest of the week, unfortunately, I don't get much flying in because I'm doing edits, so we might see a few more of the streams as we go along, because I normally don't get to fly on Wednesday because I'm editing. So, but stay tuned. So if you're doing 9.6, that's good. I'm happy with that. I'll have to turn some lights on in a little bit. Just keep watching that sunset for a little bit more. I'm not sure what happened then. Okay, cool. That's good to know. I've got to hold off though. I want to get new pedals and a new yoke first. I think that's a must. I have so much. So my problem is that my Cytec stuff will just cut out and turn off. Now they shouldn't. Like, everything's set up to work, and I've got, you know, my settings set for the computer not to turn it off in the power management, but they just start shutting off. And I'm surprised we've got through the flight and It hasn't done anything. So, and once they go off, I can't get them to go back on. So I need new stuff. But hardware's so expensive, unfortunately. I find the radios and autopilot modules probably are the best Cytec stuff they've made, but I use the SAD control then, as the Cytec drivers are crap. The SAPT controls around the Cytec drivers. What do you mean by the SPAD control? Maybe you know something that I don't know, because I'm having massive issues with my stuff at the moment. I'm just watching your video now, below the hard deck. What do you use to record? What did you use to record that video? And you're in the, what I nickname it, I call it the flying car, there, which are the cool planes. Alright, thanks James, I'm gonna have to take a look. I still want new stuff though. Oh, gotta have the latest. Alright, sun's going down. Let's see if I can remember before it gets too dark to turn some lights on. Turn those on. No, I don't need the floodlight on. Did I actually turn that? I have not turned the actual clock on. Where's the lights in this thing? There's a glare shield. There we go. Where's the lights for this one? There'll be lights here somewhere. I don't really need it, but... oh, there we go. Spud is a third-party driver controller for Cytec. I didn't know that. Seriously, I can't believe I didn't know that, and all the stuff that I've been searching because I've been having issues. Are you serious? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I'm going to check them out. Samuel James Games, hello mates. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having an awesome day. Chicken Aviation, hello. How are you, mates? Chicken Aviation 101. I like the name. Nice. Nice. Alrighty, so we're coming into 300 nautical miles. So we're coming to the pointy end of the flight, so we're going to have a look at what we are doing for our approach in. And for everybody sticking around tonight, thank you very much, appreciate it. Keeping me company. Look at that. Which usually get some nice views of being a pilot. That sort of stuff. Well done. I knew I stuffed that up for a reason. Sorry guys, apologise for the going nuts on the views. I get lost sometimes. Chicken, my name, when my brother was young he couldn't say my name Christian, so he called me Chicken. Serious, that's cool. It's a cool story. Yeah, it is cool, isn't it, Samuel? Yep, I heard that, I think it was yesterday, because there's a shortage of pilots, so they're bringing in the big guns. So yeah, I heard that. That's cool. I need to find an excuse to fly down to Sydney and catch a 747 flight to Perth. Good excuse, but yeah, it's good to see, you know, them getting used and, you know, on the home soil. So, but it's only for like 2 months though that they're going to do that. And they're going to use the 737 pilots who normally do that route. They're going to use them somewhere else, I think. But yeah, it's interesting. Still left in the old girl. Time left in the old girl before she's put off to pasture. So I'm going to pull a weather report. We need to have a look at our. As I said, I'd do it at about 300. We're on it. Underneath it now, so we're going to just refresh the weather. We're going to see a runway 19. Yeah, I will, Chicken. Oh, of course, Flight Sim Commander's going to load up right in front and on the screen here. Apologies, guys. Anybody, this is what I use for my flight planning. Old school, but it still works really well, and you can update the ACAS on it. Yeah, what's it doing? I'll definitely be doing some VATSIM flights. The only reason why I didn't do it is because it's been a while since I streamed. I don't know how my sound levels were and all that sort of stuff, so. But I'll do it on probably on the next one. We will do a stream on VATSIM. I'll have to find somewhere where there's going to be traffic though, some controllers around. Unless I can tee something up beforehand. Sorry guys, I'm just punching a flight plan into Flight Sim Commander so I can look at that. Finding a SID, which I think we've pretty much already got one. So runway 9, we're coming to opposite ends, which doesn't surprise me. Sorry, I'm saying SID, I should be saying star. We got a Glen. Too many options to choose from. That's the problem. New flights hardware is so expensive here in Australia, and now the government has introduced GST on overseas purchases. I thought I was already paying tax on overseas purchases anyway. Should do live stream VATSIM. Yep, Monday nights are busy night for YPAD controllers log on. It's great fun. Yeah, I actually fly VATSIM quite a lot, Chicken. I just decided not to do it tonight. It's been a while since I streamed, so. Alright, let's go back to planning our departure in. Do the Kev. Do the Kev. So that's what we've got to do. The Kev. No, we're going to do the Kevy for a runway 19 beautiful. That's what we'll be doing. Get rid of Amberley, I think. Alrighty. Sorry, I've got my. I just had a look. I've got my serious look on there. Oh, totally serious look. I can see the stream. It's slightly delayed on my end, so that wasn't a pretty picture. Apologies, guys. Alright, so departing, let's go into our arrival. So we're going to go to ILS, do the Gigabyte. That in, and then I'm going to change steps. It's a bit of a turn, isn't it? That look? Probably cut out one more, bit of discontinuity there. Sorry, Amberley, you're gonna disappear as well. There we go. That should be pretty good. Cool, cool. Sorry, through. So top of descent's just going to be before EPEG. 230. So we're at Kevy at below 5,000. Cool, looking good. All right, flight plans is in. Sorry guys, missed some of the chat. So you guys never bother with in-go ATC? How do you avoid sometimes from bumping into another AI traffic on approach? Just call it luck. I've never really, if I'm just flying solo, I don't really muck around with ATC much. Not in X-plane really. But yeah, I can turn off that AI traffic if someone's sitting there. You know, someone might be sitting at before the numbers, I'll just fly over top of them. Bit of a shame having an empty world. Yeah. I would really love, I would fly Pilot Edge so much if it suited Australian time, because I could pretty much be paying for it and I'd only be using it on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning. You know, that would be awesome. Cool effect there I just saw. Look at that. How nice is that? Haven't noticed that before. Yeah, interesting. Sun going down. But going back to below the hard deck. Oh, I missed his video. He's done a good job. Alrighty, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, the messages are a little bit delayed. Continue in. How are you, buddy? Welcoming Flight Sim Royalty to the stream. How was, I think I saw you in DCS. How was DCS? Doing a flight from Adelaide, and thank you very much for the tip on the scenery. I was going to go to Gold Coast, but decided to fly to old Bris Vegas anyway, because weather's going to be not so good, so it should be fun. Just admiring the view of the sunsets. Squadron flying night. So what do you fly in the squadron? What jets? I've got DCS, but unfortunately I just don't have the time for it. You know, cool to go and bomb some stuff up. Kind of slow, but good. Nothing is seeing you in the 7.6. Yeah, I might change the time back a little bit though, because we're not going to see the bad weather. It's not going to be good viewing of a stream for you guys, so we might change it back as we're coming into land. So I'll leave that up to you guys. Do you want to see? Do you actually want to come in for a night landing, or do you actually want to see some clouds and some ground? F-18 at the moment, but everything really. So is that's the new F-18 that was released, yeah? Yeah. The Vox ATC. I don't think I remember that. So what do you got? 191 nautical miles to go. Do we want to go in for a night landing and see nothing, or do you guys want to see some stuff? Because we're going to get there very quickly. So TOD will be up shortly. Rather see some clouds, dusk, dawn, could work. Keep it as is. Chicken says keep it as it is. Dusk landing says Benji. So we've got 2 dusks. We've got maybe a dusk flight. Okay. Yeah, I think we might have to change just a little bit. So we've got something to see. Probably going to break the sim though. Sorry, chicken. I was sort of leaning towards this myself as well. It's alright, you'll get 2 sunsets into the flight. Ah, okay. I was crossing my fingers it wouldn't do it. So I've gone 4 o'clock, so the sun will start setting again, so we should land on at dusk. Anyway. I should have thought about that a little bit more, gave myself some more time, but you know, that's the way it is. So what I might do, guys, I'm just going to go and stretch my legs for a sec, and then should be good for our approach into Brisbane. So it won't be long. Alrighty. Anyone to hear about the plane crash at YMMB a few weeks back? No, I don't think I did. Loving the stream. Go hard, go Queensland. Are you referring to the origin? Are you just referring because we're in Queensland? Is it X-Plane and P3D? It is XP11. Thanks, Continuum. Are we there yet? We're getting close, mate. We're 145 nautical miles, so we're coming up to TOD's coming up. I'll remember to do my altitude now. I remember. Yeah, I am using an add-on, Andreas. It's Xenviro today. Yeah, thanks, Continuing. Yeah, Xenviro. I just blamed the last pass, and that's why I shouldn't use Xenviro. Did you see that? Are you serious? Anyways, we didn't see that. Just blame the last passenger that was to board because they were busy getting sloshed in the Qantas lounge. I'm usually that passenger. Yes, the Origin saves. Queensland saves the best for last. I didn't watch the game. I'm not an Origin person, so but if they save the best to last, well, I'm glad they did something because there won't be so many grumpy Queenslanders walking around tomorrow. Just excuse me while I have some nuts. Getting sloshed in the airport lounge. I'm usually the person that's not in the lounge getting sloshed, but I'll be in the bar in the airport because I can't afford the lounge because I spend too much money on alcohol, so I'll be just going to the bar. That would be me. Alrighty, so we are slowing down, so we're decelerating. I'm just going to mute the mic for a second because I'm eating some nuts. Yep, cattle class. So you got to get pissed before you I shouldn't say that. You got to get pissed before you get on the plane, because you feel like an idiot asking the air hostess to keep coming over serve you drinks. So you got to do it at the bar. You got to start somewhere. No, James, engines didn't stop. We just hit our top of descent, so we're decelerating while we're descending down. Chicken, it is ATC chatter. I'll show you in a sec. I need to fix that flyby, it just doesn't look right. So ATC chatter. So it's actually recorded ATC from around the world. It's a bit hard to see because I'm using a 4K screen, but that's it there. So I've got it set to use all from Oceanic, so I'm using all the different approach and Com1 and stuff like that. But they've got 130 pre-recorded stuff for Oceanic. If you go to the US, there's, you know, Europe's got 1,302. The US has got something ridiculous, so you just play in the background. It's pretty cool. Gives you a different immersive feeling to it all, so it's pretty cool. I remember, I think I went on an FEG flight, and the flight was like 11 o'clock. No, it might have been 1 o'clock, but we hit the bar at 11 at the pub, or someplace in Brisbane, in International Airport. Now, you know, beers are expensive. It's probably the most expensive place in the world to buy a beer is in a bar in an airport. But hey, what else are you going to do? But yeah, that was a good flight. The first half of the flight, that's the thing, is when you drink and then you jump on a plane, the first half of the flight goes really quick. Second half of the flight, it drags on a little bit. And then by the end of it, you want to do two things. You want to keep going to the toilet, or you want to get off. That's why I travel in cattle class, to spend money on beers. Max, it's X-Plane, 767 in X-Plane. So just bring up our legs. So Pugon, we're meant to be at speed 269, flight level 20,800. BI vodka in a water bottle is an option. If you can get it on, but then you in a water bottle. So, well, it's a water bottle. I was going to say a flask. You wouldn't be able to get a flask in. What 767 is this? Didn't know X-Plane 11 had Australian scenery. Yeah, it does have Australian scenery. 767 is the flight factor, Max. I'll give you a bit of a look. Sorry if you can hear me chewing on nuts, I apologise. Okay, it's pretty much the only 767 because P3D doesn't really have an option at the moment, so. Tinted water bottle dodges security easier. Oh, I've had a few airport hacks tonight by you guys, so thank you very much.
for wind at 190 degrees, 8 knots, maximum crosswind 10 knots.
Really tidy looking stream, mate. Enjoying myself. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the feedback. I had a bit of trouble. It's funny because I hadn't set up my sounds because I haven't done a stream for a while, so I'm sitting there doing test 1 2, test 1 2, trying to get the sounds right. So hopefully I got them set. You've not missed any of the waypoints that I've seen. Is that because I would be drunk, James? I'm not sure. You confused me, mate. Sorry. I'm coughing on some nuts. No flask would be confiscated by... No flask would be confiscated by airport security. Okay. Sounds perfect. DW about the sound. And I bet they would drink it after their shift too. Oh, if they were desperate. If they were desperate. Alright, so Parry still... we get Parry 13. Starting to get exciting now into our arrival. James, usually you get distracted with the chat and then stuff and fly past the waypoint. And have you? Yeah, I've done that before, James. I have done that before. I usually do it in the FlyJ sim, but because we're flying the old trusty magenta line, and the 767 for flight factor can fly the magenta line quite well. We're pretty good. Pretty safe. So we're just passing 22,000 feet. And for some reason world traffic's not putting any... Oh no, here we go. Yes, there we go. We've got some traffic into YBBN. So what do we got? We've got someone that's got an American livery of November. What do we got? November 946. I think that's some sort of Cessna there. We've got Virgin VA flight. That's a 738. You got a Qantas flight there. That's a 738. We've got AAR flight there. We've got a bit of traffic around. There's a bit, which is cool to see. How often are these live streams now? First one I've seen, and I go on YouTube daily and frequently. Max, obviously I do a lot of videos, so I've increased my video capacity up to 2 a week on my channel. And then I usually do an alternate week where I do videos for FSElite, but I've been a bit slack there lately. There's be one out this weekend. So I'll start to stream some of these full flight videos more often. They will be on a Wednesday though, so we'll see. So maybe once a month, once every second week. All depends the feedback from you guys. If you want to see more live streams, I'm happy to do them because it's easier for me than making videos. It takes a lot less time. Because normally I would have to do this flight and record it all, and then I'd have to go back and edit it and do the voiceover. So it's half the time for me. So it's pretty cool. So it looks like we will get a bit of a dusk flight. But if you want, Max, there's a link into my Discord below. Feel free to join up with them, and then you'll see I'll start advertising when I do my stream, so you guys know. You guys know in advance. Loving the live streams. Thanks. Thanks, chicken. So we cut Parry. So just crossing through 18,000 feet. Oh, drag required, and I missed that. Too busy chatting. Bad airmanship there. Bad airmanship. I can't even say airmanship tonight. It's more interactive. Yeah, well, that's it, and that's one of the reasons why I created the Discord server as well recently, so I can interact with you guys more. The reason we drink on flights are to wash out the feral taste of the airline food. Oh. Oops, I forgot the camera. I forgot to put the camera on. Sorry, guys. That's a classic. Just a random Phoenix hoping for the RNAV P19. No, not doing the RNAV. I'm actually doing the ILS, which I haven't got my ILS frequencies. Bad pilot. Whatever. I've got to remember what I'm usually flying into runway 1. 110.10. Oh, and I've got a chair in the road. I should have just asked continue. I mean, he would have rattled that off the top of his head. What if I stuffed up the view? There we go. Alright, so there is Kevy in front of us. So true, but the Malaysian satay sticks are to die for. Okay, I like satay sticks. Alright, we're going to put the lights on early because we can, and I should have done this earlier. Seat belts to go on. So everybody, if you're not in your seats, now I don't want to see 100 people rush up to the toilet and try to go to the toilet. You always say that, don't you? Everybody rushes to go to the toilet. Everybody's been smashing the beers down on the flight. I don't know if I've done it, the RNAP. I don't know if I've done it. But unfortunately, I'll check it out random, but we've already programmed in the ILS. And then I've modified it to suit me a little bit, so. Loving the streams. Hope when you announce the full flights that you would do these. Cool. Thanks for the feedback. Did I just put my parking brake on? Did too. What I heard it click for. Oh no. There's a little mistake by myself. I was wondering why the engines popped up. So that's going to stuff up our descent just a little bit, but that's alright. I think I caught it in time, so. Look at those clouds. Look how see-through they are. It's awesome. How cool is that? You gotta love machines. Machines are awesome. I don't know, Max. 145? 140? What's wrong with doing a handbrake on touchdown? Yeah. Well, I'll probably land long, so it might help me out. Now we're not descending at all. Why? Oh no, what's going wrong? Great. Is that below 5,000 at Kevy? Yeah, he's not going to be below 5,000. We're not even descending down. Oh god. This is going to be interesting. We're so high up. So the LNAV was switched on, but it wasn't operating. Blow's at 5,000. Well, I reckon we might be safe. We might be safe. Well, this is just spicing it up a little bit. The background of this would be like the real thing flying to Brisbane. Should dedicate 1 or 2 co-pilots for each flight. Yeah. Well, funny you should say that. Because I saw this cool thing that Continuum was playing around with. I want to do some share cockpit flights actually. I wonder if the 767 Continuum is actually compatible and the 757 is compatible. Am I going to do a mix of P3D and AVS2? Probably not AFS2, but yeah, P3D and X-Plane 11. Yeah, it did. But we might be alright. We might be alright. If I can get down to close to 5,000 feet, we'll see. There is a file for 767. Okay. That is excellent news. Apologies, went to the toilet, mate. No need to apologies. No need to apologise. You only apologise when you go to the toilet if you've been drinking. That's the only time you apologise. Went in the 747 down at Wollongong today. Ah, really? She's a beauty. Yeah, they all are, aren't they? Come on, go down, go down, go down, go down. I'll just help it out a little bit by putting the air brakes on. Yeah, or just about to land. Yeah. Now we're dropping. There we go, didn't have a care in the world. Made it easy. Made it easy. Like a boss. Like a boss. That's right. We'll just disregard how the passengers are feeling. Alrighty, so that was Bly. The next one needs 4-5. Oh, easy done. Train easy. Not a problem. That's how you fix that. How do you avoid copyright of the music cause it's live on the rate? No. I buy the rights to all my music, so I don't have to worry about it. So all this stuff that you're hearing, some of the stuff would be from, some of it, small portion of it is going to be from like free stuff from YouTube, but 90%, excuse me, I buy it all because I want good quality music, so I go and pay for it. And funny enough, I actually got a copyright restriction. Here Comes the Rain on one of my videos, but I'll actually put a claim against back that. But yeah, I never have to worry about it. No. Well, we can say it's freight if you want me to, because it's the only thing that's where there's only 1767 left at Qantas own, which is a freighter. Oh, I hear the rain. Can you hear it? Muzz, thank you very much. I appreciate the feedback. Look at that. It's raining cats and dogs. Decelerating a little bit. Audio jungle, Max, audio jungle. It's expensive, but you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Above 2,500 is the ILS coming in. This is going to be an interesting turn. Can't see squat. I wonder what the oh no. Jeez, I think we're going to be on. It's going to be an interesting approach. I'll see the runway at the last minute. Looks better than the default going into rain. Yeah. Oh, this would be X Enviro, so. Can't see squat. Alrighty, we need to get serious, guys, so I'm going to put pause on the music. I can concentrate. Speed's going down and I wasn't watching that, so we're putting some flaps down because I'm a bad pilot. We'll put our approach on soon. Alrighty, so we're at flaps 15. Gears, engine's going nuts. I'm just going to drop the speed down a little bit, even though we're I can barely see the runway now. Can't see anything. Wheels are down, so I won't be able to watch the chat because I can't see what I'm doing. Cannot see a thing. Right, so going flaps 25. Right, so I can barely see the runway in front of me. I think windscreen wiper's going to do anything but get in my road. We're looking good at the moment though. Speed's at 148. It's where I sort of want it. So I've got the face of focus face on laser pointed focus face. I don't stack it in front of 15 people because normally I can edit this out. Should we do an auto landing? So I'm gonna have to fly this a lot lower than oh, and I haven't adjusted the Q&H either. God, I forgot to do that. Like a boss. This is 122. It's not that far off. I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be fine.
1,000.
So I'll pull it at 800. Yeah, fuel config warning. Whoops. I'm gonna ride this sucker in all the way and cheat a little bit. Oh no, we'll just smash it off there.
$500.
Here we go. What are my throttles doing? Too high.
Minimums.
We'll continue. I think I should have had a beer before I jumped on the plane.
100.
We're off to the
40,
to the left.
30, 20, 10.
Come on. Porpoising down the runway. Oh, and a little bounce. Get that nose down. Not really slowing down though. I thought I put my auto brake on. Well, that wasn't a pretty landing, but we'll look at a replay shortly. Now we're going to stop on the runway. I'll catch up in the chat shortly. I just want to get off the runway. Alrighty, and that was that. I nearly stuffed the landing. Nearly stuffed the landing. I'm just going to do the naughty and we'll put the handbrake on here so I can just catch up with the chat for a sec. Wins. There was a lot of support in the chat for my landing. Thank you. Seats for landing. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Yeah. No, I don't know if it was butter. Yeah, it was actually a really fun. That was a fun landing. I really enjoyed that. Switch on the APU. I'll turn the TCAS off. Standby. Brake off. We continue on. So flaps up. Taxi light is. Visible light is on. Doesn't look like it. But anyways. Oh, Pure, you're giving away my secrets. Yeah, you can walk away from. So, my answer is what the landing should be. I would say probably be less than 140 for the 7.6 at flaps 30. But it was quite an immersive flight with the. Whenever you have rain, I always feel that the. So we've got an Air Canada Airbus here in the domestic terminal. I don't think I've seen that before. Oh, I nearly went off. So we're just. We got United there. Yeah. I'm not sure if they're the right liveries. Australian got horrible weather at the moment, only warm places, plus 20 are up the northern parts. Yeah. Loving the cold in Brisbane. It's very nice weather for me for this time of year. Yeah, like I don't mind the cold. It's the rain. Like the rain's going to affect my work tomorrow, so I don't really want it to rain. That's the only reason. Other than that, I love the rain. We're gonna clip wings, are we? No. Oh, we're skidding. Just noticed still got the air brakes on. I'll put the handbrake on. Come on. I can see where I'm going. I've changed where I was going to go. We'll go over here. Oh, I've botched that up. I can't see. Oh, smooth. Smooth. Very smooth. We're just going to land in the jetway. Don't mind me, guys. Alright, let's have a look at a replay. Look at that parking position. That is awesome. Alright. So we'll look at a replay. You guys, what view do you want to see on the replay? Air Canada lazy to repaint. It's 5 degrees. Minus 5 degrees where I am in New South. Minus 5 degrees. That's always my excuse. Anyways, I'm off. I'm off. Great flight. See you next time. Thanks, chicken, mate. Thanks for dropping by. Don't smash in the building now after a safe landing. I know. I know. We'll just do the orbit for this one. We'll do a, I'll do, yeah. I'll put it up front. I'll do a wing. Chazzy just landed, mate. We're looking at the replay. Looking at the dodgy landing. No, I didn't set up a runway view for it because no, I haven't done it for this airport. I should have. So we looked pretty good until I took the autopilot off. Yeah, I know, runway views are nice. If I muck around doing runway views, I'll probably end up crashing the sim. So I won't worry about it just now. Look at that. Nice. Nice look. Just carrying too much speed. Oh, I see a Nelly touchdown there. Look at that. Doing like a foot drag all the way down the runway. There we go. There's the first touchdown. There we go. See, that was... I'm going to call that aerodynamic braking. That's what that was. That was on purpose. Alright, let's... Oh, I don't want to see that doing that. So you want to see a front wing view? Is it a front one? This is where we were bracing. With my aerodynamic braking. See, a wing shot looks good. I'm surprised you guys were all shadow problems. Yeah, it might be. It'd be Xtreme doing it. But I'm surprised you guys were all bracing because I thought you guys were all being pissed before you got on the plane at the bar. We'll just do one more. Just into red line with the center line. Love the night lighting in X-Plane. It's awesome. Yeah, looks like I was adjusting. Come on, get down, get down. Yeah, brakes didn't go on. There we go, finally. A bit slow. After going to the toilet, we realised we're on the plane. On the wrong plane. Oh god. Alrighty, so the APU is on. We'll turn that one on. We'll turn one of the packs off. We'll turn APU gen on. Turn you to off. And what? Oh. I did turn those off. Turn that off. And we're going to cut the engines. Actually, yeah. We're going to cut the engines. Didn't the APU cut over? Or it did. There we go. So 757 doesn't do it that way. Alrighty, so we'll turn some stuff off here. We'll turn those off. I'll leave all that sort of stuff on for now. And we are going to go ground. Get the GPU out, put the chocks in, put the fuel for the next flight. We'll get the stairs, passenger bus, because the gates never work, and we will open up the door. Did we get the stairs? We got the stairs. And I keep forgetting because I've actually got the jar design ground handling. I never use it, so I should have got it. Justin, going to the toilet. You often fly for fun after streams. Max, you often fly for fun after streams. Right, just go and have a bit of a fly around. I won't be tonight, but I may do later on. Thanks, B. Love your work. Thanks, Muzz. Thanks for popping along. So, guys, that's it for me tonight. I'm not going to do the whole shutdown of the aircraft because we've been going for about 3.5 hours already. So, thank you very much for watching. If I can get the right view there. I've had an absolute ball with you guys tonight. So, if you want to keep up with what I'm doing during the week, you can check out the Discord link. Put all little snippets of what I'm working on. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. It's much appreciated. And your XP11 just finished downloading DHP. Oh, you'll get there. You'll get there. So, thanks very much, and I will let you know when I'm doing the next live stream, and I'll see you on the next video, which will be a couple out this weekend. So, thanks very much, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers, goodbye.
S349 Delta, cancel start. Descent ended 8,000 sails to maintain it, and left heading 090. 8,000 and left heading 090, doing 349 Delta. Foxy 600, cancel start, and left heading at 070, descent to 4,000. Cancel start, and left heading 070, 4,000.